evening and thank you for joining us for KREM 2 News at 5. I'm Amanda Rowley. It's showtime at the Spokane County Interstate Fair. Today the fair kicks off the 10-day event filled with food, music, and a whole lot of fun. And this year we're back to bring you complete coverage. So let's get right to our very own Mark Hanrahan and Whitney Ward with all things fair fun. Hi guys.
Hey, good evening to you, Amanda. Hey, the sun is shining. The music is playing right behind us. There's fantastic food out here, including drinks like this huckleberry milkshake.
What a classic. We are having so much fun out here, and we are going to be out here for the next 2 weekends, basically. So we're here tonight, opening night, and we'll be here almost every single day until closing. We're just excited to be out here for the start of the Spokane Interstate Fair.
Yeah, we just heard that last year more than 200,000 visitors came to the fair, and they're thinking they'll have more people come out this year. So here are some things that you need to know. Let's get right to it. Before you come down, as admission tickets, you can buy those right at the main gate booth. And listen up, they only take cash, so bring cash with you or be ready to use the ATM here at the fairgrounds.
So tickets are $13 Monday through Thursday, then they jump to $15 for Fridays through Sundays, $10 for military, seniors, and kids 7 to 13. Kiddos 6 and under, though, are free. Now, to get here, keep this in mind. You should come to the main gate just off of Havana, and then from there you get to the different parking lots. You can park at the main gate, the train gate, or at the south gate. No matter where you park, parking is going to be $10 per car per day, but you can also take the STA Fair Shuttle. That's just $2, and if you do that instead, you'll also get a discount on your admission ticket.
So now let's chat about all the fun things you can do while you're here at the fair. There are a lot of events to enjoy, like a series of concerts over the course of the next week. Clint Black and Craig Morgan will be kicking off the concerts on Tuesday. Martina McBride takes the main stage on Wednesday, and finally the ex-ambassadors will round out the concerts on Thursday. Tickets are available right now on the SpokaneFair.com, their website there. And tonight, of course, is the Spokane County Interstate PRCA Rodeo, which of course is always a big draw. That one's taking place at the grandstands, kind of right behind us where we're standing.
And honestly, we couldn't have asked for better weather. It's a beautiful night to be out here. It's warm, but not too warm. It's going to be cool this evening and beautiful and mild.
Yeah, and we have our own rodeo queen, may I call her that, our Cody Proctor. She actually grew up doing rodeo. She went to college on a rodeo scholarship, and she is the real deal.
She's checking out the mutton busting, so let's go find her right now. Cody?
Yeah, don't let go till your head hits the ground twice.
Well, Mark and Whitney, I'm over here at the Mutton Busting Arena, and there's a lot of activity out here, so I apologize for the sound because we've got crowds, we've got announcers, and we've got mutton busters as well. So just to let you know what mutton busting is, it is sheep riding, and this is the training ground for future rodeo champions here. We've got chutes over there. We've had quite a few people, quite a few kids already competing for tonight. This just kicked off, and it will be continuing throughout the rest of the fair. There will be another mutton busting session tonight at 8 p.m. And I believe we might be getting another contestant from what I can see. It's a lot of activity. We've got a lot of kids, but they will be riding the sheep. They'll be scored. Safety is a big part of this event, but you can see right here, we've got the arena right here, and we've got a few kids competing right now. You can see the mini preferred chutes right there. And there's a pretty good crowd here as well too. A lot of parents, a lot of people just want to check out what mutton busting is.
All right, we got a solo rider.
But he is getting ready to go.
All right, perfect.
So we're just going to let you see and hopefully get a chance to see one of the rides happen.
All right, go ahead and drop your feet down there.
All right, he's loading up at the moment.
Upside down that rope, upside down. All right,
he's got to get settled, ready to go. They'll open up the chutes right here.
Just another day in the office. All right, here we go, guys, out of bucket chute number 1. Ride him, cowboy, ride him, buddy, all the way, cowboy, you got it. Give it up for that cowboy, everybody.
Not bad at all. He made it halfway across the arena right there. So that is an example of what mutton busting is. That will be happening throughout the fair here. So if you want to check it out, or maybe if your kids are interested as well too, the Mutton Busting Arena is on the north side of the grandstands, the north side of the rodeo arena, so you can check that out over here. And if you are heading out tonight, the next performance, what I saw on the schedule, is at 8:30. They do ask that you sign up before showtime though. Reporting live from the Mutton Busting Arena, Cody Proctor, KREM 2 News.
Cody, thank you very much. And KREM 2 will be here all 10 days at the fair. This weekend, come by and say hi to the Up with KREM team, Tim, Channing, and Thomas. And we'll be there too alongside Jeremy. I wonder if we can get Jeremy to do the button busting.
Oh, I don't even think you'll have to ask twice.
I mean, he basically weighs the same as a child, so he better be pretty good at it.
Yeah, I think he would be good at it.
He's wiry and tough too. All right, if you can't make it out today, not to worry. The KREM 2 team will be here all 10 days of the fair.
Yeah, we've got a really great setup here. We're calling this KREM 2 Alley, and you can't miss us when you come by. So we just want to let you know exactly how to find us. Basically, you're going to come down here at the crossroads between the floral exhibits and then VFW Post 51. As you're walking down the straightaway, you're headed to the food court and the rodeo grounds. You're going to see all of our KREM 2 signs, our tents. We've even got the Storm Tracker 2 parked here. We are going to be broadcasting live, handing out all sorts of fun goodies, and just celebrating the start of the Spokane Interstate Fair.
Yeah, it kind of marks the end of summer, so to speak,
Yeah.
but in a fun way, right?
A very fun way.
We've been talking about it all day, but the weather is absolutely perfect. But for more on the forecast and is what to come in the next 10 days, let's go back to the studio with meteorologist Michelle Boss. Michelle?
Yeah, with temperatures warming up into the 80s this weekend, you might want to pick up one of those Mark Hanra fans to help cool you off. We'll have plenty of those, and of course, Whitney Ward fans and Jeremy Legoo fans as well. All right, taking a look at satellite and radar, we've got plenty of clear skies out there. There were a few lingering showers earlier this afternoon in the higher terrain, far northeastern Washington and North Idaho. Those you can see have pretty much dissipated, and we're looking at clear sailing over the weekend with the exception of a small spot from about Lewiston into the blues of Washington and Oregon. Slight chance of showers for tomorrow over the higher terrain there and then the Lewiston area, but otherwise everybody else enjoying sunshine and warm weather. We enjoyed above average temperatures today in the upper 70s, in fact 77 right now in Deer Park, Spokane, and Coeur d'Alene, lower 70s in Sandpoint, and into the 80s across much of central Washington. Still 83 in Omak, 80 in Grand Coulee and Ritzville, and 85 right now in Lewiston. Skies will be clear this evening and cooling off. If you're at the football games, you might even need a light sweater by later on in the evening as temperatures fall into the low to mid 60s. We'll bottom out in the low to mid 50s overnight, and then with full sunshine, we're looking at highs in the low to mid 80s for Saturday and Sunday.